Okay, so this is Word Lesson 7. Working with themes, style sets, changing your backgrounds, quick parts, and text boxes. So for this objective, we are going to learn how to apply document themes, style sets, how to format the page background elements, insert text boxes, and insert special characters. So what we know is that Word provides options to change the appearance of a document by using preset, built-in formatting style sets, themes, and the document formatting gallery. You can customize themes, colors, fonts, and effects. You can also set the formatting as your default without having to reset it each time you work on a new document. Paragraph spacing allows you to quickly change the line and spacing to predefined values. Changing a document's background can also grab attention. So this is background will be over here, like the page color, and those things will be over there to your right when you get ready to do it. Word provides features such as themes to produce creative and professional looking documents. Predefined formatting preferences enable you to change the overall appearance of the document by selecting and applying a theme. And a document theme is a set of predefined formatting options that includes the colors, the fonts, and the effects that all complement one another. Applying a style set. The document formatting group, which is on the Design tab, contains many different style sets that change the appearance of the whole document. Style sets are predefined collection of styles with fonts and paragraph spacing included. Style sets work with the body and the heading fonts. Each document has default heading and body fonts that are automatically assigned to the built-in styles. If you use those built-in styles to format your document, you can change the fonts used in the document by either applying a different theme or theme fonts, or by applying a different style set. You can define your own style sets too. So to do that, you just format the document the way you want it, including your choice of heading and body fonts, paragraph indentation, and space settings for the built-in styles. You will open the style set gallery on the Design tab and click Save as a new style set. And then you would give it a file name and then click Save. And this is just stuff that you'll use if style sets are saved as templates. That's where it will be saved at. Formatting the background. Word's enhanced features enables the user to produce a creatively formatted document by 1. Changing the background color, inserting a watermark, or adding a border to the document. You can also insert a page color. Adding a background color to the title page of a report conveys originality. It is important to use background colors in moderation and to choose a page color that will not interfere with the text. If the text is dark, for example, the background color should be light. If the text is light, just the opposite. This helps to improve the document's readability. Word also lets you add interesting fill effects for the page background, such as gradients, textures, patterns, and you can also add a picture for your background. And we'll do more of that in PowerPoint, so hopefully. In business, you insert a watermark. In business, some documents might contain sensitive information, and the nature of a document status should be clearly conveyed on its pages. So, for example, Word provides built-in text called watermarks that display lightly behind the text as words, and those words could be confidential, draft, or urgent. So, if a business sees those words, they'll know that that is sensitive information on that document. A watermark, the definition, is the ghosted graphic that is displayed on top of or behind text in a document. And you can also customize watermarks to include text or images such as company logos. And I'll demonstrate that for you guys on Friday. Once you have a watermark and the document has been finalized, for instance, if you have it as a draft, you can remove the watermark from a document by going to Remove Watermark from the Watermark drop-down box in the Page Background group, which is located on the Design tab. And there's also something in Microsoft Word that has quick parts, and I know for sure that this is not in Office 365. This is one of those advanced features and things that individuals don't really use, but it serves its purpose. So building blocks contains built-in reusable content such as text, graphics, and objects. They're easy to manage and insert in a document for a quick format. Building blocks were organized in galleries and sorted by category. In the building blocks gallery, you can insert cover pages, headers, footers, page numbers, text boxes, and watermarks. Microsoft Word puts elements such as text, logos, or graphics saved for later use in a document in the Quick Parts gallery. And like I said, when I start demonstrating it and you do it in test out, you'll understand exactly what they're talking about. So this is probably something you haven't used on a regular basis, but again, it serves its purpose and it will do you well. So using those built-in building blocks. They're also called auto text. You use both features in the same way. You can use predefined building blocks or create or customize your own. The building blocks organizer allows you to edit, delete, or insert building blocks. In the left pane of the dialog box, the built-in building blocks are listed by name. The right pane previews your selections. The gallery indicates the gallery that contains each building block, and then you have a category column, which will be the general type of the elements. Then you have a template. It indicates the template in which the element is stored. You can also create and copy building blocks. So create your own building blocks to store any text that you use frequently. For example, you can have signature lines that contain your name, title, and company name. When deciding where to store it, consider whether you want to share them with others and whether you want them available for all documents. Because you can make some parts of your Word private. New building blocks that you create in Word are stored by default in the building blocks.x. And the .x extension means template. This template is automatically enabled all the time, so the building blocks you store there will be available. You can choose to store building blocks in the active template if you prefer. And this is just some instructions on how to get it done. This PowerPoint will be posted in Google Classroom for you to refer back to later for directions. Inserting an equation. So Microsoft Word 2016 has built-in equations which you can insert from the Quick Parts gallery or by using the equation command. When you create a table, which we did insert equations in a table when we did it, so you're already familiar with how to insert an equation in Word. So you can calculate your answers by inserting an equation. That's when you create a table. You can also use the Equation Tools Design tab, which appears when you insert an equation into a document to edit or construct your own equation. Inserting a field from Quick Parts. A field is a placeholder that Word uses to insert content into a document. So when we do a template, we have fields or placeholders that we'll be putting information in later on this week. Word automatically uses fields when specific commands are activated, such as those for inserting dates, formulas, page numbers, and a table of contents. When you insert a date field in the document, the date is updated automatically. Each time the document is opened, fields also called field codes appear between curly brackets that look like that when displayed. Field codes are off by default. To display field codes, you can use Alt F9. I don't know whether you're well, you don't have Word. This is in Microsoft Word. To edit a field, you will place the insertion point within the field, right click, and then click Edit Field. Before you begin working with text boxes, it is a good idea to become familiar with the new tools available in the ribbon. When you insert a text box, the Drawing Tools format appears in the ribbon. So just like when we insert a table, another tube tab, the ribbon appears. The Drawing Tools Format tab, which you can see here, provides commands for editing that text box. A text box is a formatted box in which you can insert and position text and or graphic objects. You can use text boxes for a variety of purposes. Most often they are used to insert text within a document for specific emphasis or visual interest. So if you read magazines or you read the newspapers, you'll see a text box with like a quote from the article in it. So that's providing emphasis to what that article is about. After you insert a text box, you can format the box using the drawing tools. You can change the text, change the font format for the text that's in the box. You can change the background color of the box. So a pull quote is what I was just talking about with magazines and newspapers. It is a small selection of text that is pulled out or quoted from a larger text. It is displayed in a text box on the page that is formatted for emphasis. It often uses drop caps, which I'll show you as well, as in newsletters, advertisements, and magazines. Word provides a gallery of built-in text boxes with pull quotes and sidebars, which you can insert in a document. When you need a different kind of text box, you can draw and insert your own empty, unformatted text box. When drawing that text box, the layout options provide the ability for you to wrap text around the box, or however, that's one option, but there's several options that you'll have under the layout options as well. Formatting borders. We have worked with borders as well. So the decorative lines. Hi, Xavier. Go ahead and open up the GCF Lesson 7 worksheet. We're going to type that when I get to the videos at the end of this PowerPoint. And I just recorded myself saying that. All right, so formatting borders. The decorative lines used to surround the page or the elements on the page are called page borders. To specify the exact style of the decorative lines used on the page, the borders and shading dialog box is used. We can insert special characters, which that can be like your copyright symbols, trademark. The text group in Word lets you insert special characters using the symbol command on the ribbon, the symbol dialog box, or keyboard shortcuts. Special characters include recognizable symbols that people use to differentiate their products or services, such as copyright symbol that's used to protect content, and then you got trademark, which is used to promote a company's goods. Other symbols that you can include are fractions, the M dashes, and more. So the M dash automatically will come if you hit 2 of the hyphens. Depending on the font in use, you can insert international monetary symbols such as the pound sign or even the yen sign. These symbols are represented by Unicode, which is also a character code. So that's it for our notes. So go ahead and get to the section on your GCF video worksheet that says text boxes. That's what we're going to look at first.